Welcome, dear YouTube viewers. I'm Xnick, trying to fix my stream today by adding the ability to read the chat somehow. I hope you are seeing the chat on top of the right corner of the screen, but I'm still getting used to this. So today we are keeping our devotion series, and today's turn is for Bontu, the glorified. This god has menace and indestructible as all the other gods, can attack on block unless we activate it by having one of our creatures dying under our control, and we can pay one generic and a black and sacrifice a creature to scry one, and each opponent loses one life and we gain one. So this is very powerful in two-headed giant, and also it's going to let Bontu attack. So the idea of this deck is to assemble a lot of targets to get sacrificed. The sacrifice mechanic has been on Magic Duels since day one, so we are picking up some of those cards, and there are many ways to go with this idea. And of course we like to try new cards, so we are adding supernatural stamina. Until end of turn, target creatures gets +2/+0, and most importantly, when this creature dies, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner control, so we can save our guys and make them return to our battlefield and kill them again, because we are that sadistic. Vampiric Rites, by paying 2 we sacrifice a creature, gaining life and drawing a card. So in this devotion series we want to draw many cards, so we get to our gods as soon as possible. What else? Come on, hurry up. Caratral 2/1 gives us a 1/1 token. Either Pushner, we can pay energy to get one servo token. She has Death Touch, pretty cool. Scrapchick Scrounger can return from the graveyard by killing by exiling one guy from our graveyard. It's an artifact that can become important later on. Resourceful Return, in case we need to bring back our cards from the graveyard and draw another card if we control some artifact. Liliana, well, lifelink is welcome. If we have one of our creatures killed, she transforms into the planeswalkers. Also, she gives us a token while doing this, and his abilities are very powerful here. And let's see, Bontu Jahini, another guy that can kill our other guys. He becomes indestructible, and also Jahini grows when the creatures of the opponent are killed. Then Weaponcraft Enthusiast, a 0/1 for 3 mana that has Fabricate 2, so we can put 3 creatures in play with this guy. Daredevil Dragster, well, I don't see this card played a lot, but I think this deck can embrace the power of this guy. So 3 mana vehicle, it has a crew cost of 2 for 4, and at the end of combat we have to put a velocity counter on this guy, and if we find ourselves with 2 velocity counters, then we sacrifice the vehicle and draw 2 cards, and that should be interesting in our deck. Bontu's Monument, black discount for our black creature spells, and when we cast a creature we drain life and gain life. Another instant combat trick, target permanent gains indestructible thanks to Renegade's Gateway. For 3 mana we get a 1/1 colorless servo token on sides of from that. Treasure Keeper, 4 mana artifact 3/3 that is going to search our library for another card with mana cost 3 or less when this guy dies. Oracle's Bolt, well, not too sure about this card, looks cool. Paying 2 and tapping, we get to exile our next card from the library and maybe play it. And if we also get a brick counter, and when we have 3 brick counters we don't have to pay neither the mana or anything, so yeah, it's like drawing additional cards. Seems interesting. We get to play the card without paying the mana. That's even better than drawing cards. Well, who wouldn't love to have this guy out? Okay, Noxious Gearhulk, another artifact creature that can destroy. So this is our removal in the deck, and we gain life, and a little bit of improvised creatures on the hands on the Fanged Howler. We could have gone with some demon. Let me check if this trick works. What was the name? Sorry guys, I'm testing stuff here. Okay, it should appear on the screen. Something. Okay. Ah, it works. Cool. Only thing is that those are not the cards that I wanted you to show you. So let's go. There we go. Then the Herald of Anguish could be another option besides the Fenghauler. Yeah, but I grew a bit tired of the Herald. It's so powerful that it's a bit boring to play. And Fenghauler, let's give the guy a chance and see how it goes. And also, eventually, it's a less expensive card to play the Fenghauler on ideal scenario. And we don't feel so bad if we have to kill our beetle, our insect. Okay, let's ship away our herald for the time being. I hope that worked. Then finally some interesting lands. Westvale Abbey, of course, because all the gods so far have loved the Westvale Abbey. Inventor's Fair, because this deck runs lots of artifacts. Either Hub, because we also want the energy to create some tokens. And Cradle of the Cards, and a couple of Evolving Wilds. Let's go ahead to our battles. Come on, Bontu. So, my new mouse runs a bit slower than I wish to, but looks fine on the outside. So, if you are in the stream and you want to chat, please do so we can test. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. There should appear something out there. So I'm not a decent streamer here. I like to edit the videos, but if I do so, it takes too long, and I want to pull out some more videos faster, especially since I think that the game is dying now. So I want to hurry. So we have a 2 mana drop, and well, I think we can do fancy stuff with this. With both Either Hubs in hand, we could eventually get 2 tokens out of our Poisoner. We also have Renegade's Getaway. 1/1. What is this guy doing? Oh, gives haste to other creatures. I love that guy. I haven't played with him yet, but I think this is great. This ability is very powerful. So we already have 3 energy. Let's see if our opponent decides to stand on defense. If he does, we have Renegade's Getaway. Cut! Oh, come on. 4 damage to this. Not fair. Well, I think our plan is going to be playing Bontu's Monument, followed up by a Resourceful Return, so she comes back. I don't know if this is a worthy target for this, but oh, Liliana. So our opponent decided to use this split card on a 1-drop. Let's drop this first. It's going to make Liliana easier to cast, possibly. We only have 1 black, but all the Either Hubs provides the black that we are lacking for the time being, at least. Okay, this guy. We have to discard? No. Yes, we have to discard. So I'm going to discard Liliana. Let's see what is the opponent up to now. Gives haste to this Miasmic Mummy. Okay, seems fair. We could play Liliana next, but it would drain all our energy, but perhaps that's what we need to do. Let's draw first. Well, now at least we are not losing all the energy. Okay, come back Liliana here. There we go. Oh, this Scrounger. Go Scrounger. I like you better. And we gain life and drain the opponent for 1. Thank you, Bontu. It's as if our Bontu is behind us, watching over our shoulder, helping our idea. Let's see what is the opponent here up to. This could be about act of treason or discard. Yes, merciless resolve. So, he likes to discard cards, so maybe Madness. We can't block with the Scrounger. Alright, I don't feel like Evolving Wilds is what we need at this moment, because with the Ether Hubs we get Renegade's Getaway, and no point into not attacking with the Scrounger. Let's swing with this guy. So we can make a 1/1 token at instant speed to block one of these attackers, but the transformation of Liliana requires some of our non-token creatures to die, so that is not going to flip our Liliana. Never. Okay, come on, stop. There we go. Saved. Phew. I need some more practice with my new keyboard and mouse. Right, let's see what the opponent does now. So he cannot kill Liliana this turn. And, well, he could try to steal her from our hand. He can rebounds or return. Gives the Liliana negative counters. Okay, we can't block with Liliana now. I think it's a good opportunity for the servo to serve us and protect 4 points of our total life. And now the opponent doesn't have cards to play in hand, but he could cast cards from the graveyard. So let's see. Evolving Wilds. So Weaponcraft Enthusiast provides us with enough blockers. Off we go. The counters or the tokens. I guess the tokens. Our deck likes tokens. Go. We are not going to block with Liliana, and we can't block with the Scrounger. Maybe the opponent likes to kill this guy, so he can exile it from our library. Oh, I mean our graveyard. Come on, Bontu, you can't save us. But the opponent can give haste to any creature. Should be a land, or otherwise the opponent could have already played that, or a removal spell. But if he attacks and we block with the weaponcraft, our Liliana is going to flip. So he should discard this and prevent this guy from blocking. What? Oh no, another negative counter. Oh no! Our Liliana is dying next turn. Let's see what happens. Okay. Nothing much. Come on, no lands. Alright, this is good. And now the only guy that is worth to send up there would be this guy. If our Liliana flips, then the opponent is going to try to kill her. But okay, I think we don't mind. He does not block. Okay, opponent nearly dead. Only 6. That's a bit dangerous. Even if he has these blockers, he doesn't want to use them. He's going to try to kill Liliana now. Again, is this a madness? Okay. So he should be playing with some madness card, I assume. But all of these are from Amonkhet. No madness for the looks of it. Since you are attempting to discard so much, why not using madness cards? Okay, so now Liliana is there in the graveyard. Opponent could remove her from play, and also opponent would get a 2/2 token. That's a pity. Let's attack first. Do we send? Yeah, let's send this guy too. She has death touch, and if this is if the opponent trades with this, we are fine because we don't like the haste. Okay, there we go. Let's go carrier thrower, and the opponent is now at 5. And even if the opponent fights a very good hasty creature, we have lots of blockers, and I think we can, unless the opponent tries to exile our scrap heap, I think we can recover the scrap heap. Okay, return. Okay, stop please. Okay, stop timer, stop timer. What is this guy targeting? Can we see? Okay, let's do this. Come on, we want to activate, please. Okay, and we do this guy. Confirm. So I think this fizzles if we do this. Let's see, for science. All right, as planned. And now the opponent decides to leave, of course, because he discarded all his hand just to kill our Liliana. So even if Liliana didn't flip, we still got, now we have Renegade's Getaway. 3, okay, lethal on the board. We can even save our, maybe the opponent decides to block here, but still dies. Yeah. Okay, good debut for the Bontu deck, and I think the Monument did a great job for us. Liliana too, she's our hero. Okay, let's see. Okay, blah blah blah. Come on, let's try to look for our next game. So come on. So if everything works, we can try to put the Hall of Fame. Okay, try again. Okay, there you go. So Liliana should be appearing on screen. Woohoo, technology. The future is here. So thank you, Liliana. Let's see if you show up again today, later on. Okay, we have the Bontu's monument. No action. We have nice cards to react, but we would like to be putting pressure. We play first. Still, okay. I don't want to go to less than 6. Let's go with this. We are pretty far away from casting the Fenholer, our only creature. Yeah, but it's very risky to go for less. Oh, our hero has returned. So hopefully we can have Liliana out for 1 turn, so we can use Renegade's Getaway on her, or even Supernatural Stamina. Come on, okay. Now we don't have to spend our energy to cast Liliana, and the opponent Bobbing Wilds into green. Come on, Forest. I am betting on, yes, Forest. Even more, I'm betting on an elf deck. We'll see soon what is our opponent up to. Some elf is about to show up. Well, halfway elf. Still not sure, but maybe. Okay. All right. So we don't have a good play here, but we can save mana for the Renegade's Getaway. Now we have a play. Let's swing. Try to hit Nissa before the opponent. Maybe the opponent's going for the counters deck. That could be bad for us if he makes lots of creatures with lots of counters. Let's go with this. So what happens? Yeah, we can flip Liliana and have the creature that dies back to our game with Supernatural Stamina. It's a pretty cool interaction. I haven't tried that, but should work. Let's see now what the opponent has. Maybe some Fatal Pushes. Here comes another token. But now we have 2 attackers. Walking Ballista maybe tries to kill this. Alright, this guy is, let's see what is this enchantment doing. So gives energy to the opponent. Okay, stop. There we go. Save. Okay, this enchantment gives energy to our opponent when he loses life, or she, and then he can activate the ability to drain some life. Now we have a Liliana. Alright. So I think that we are going to first attack with both, of course, unless our opponent can pump this token and kill Liliana. But even if he can do that, well, we have some stuff. Let's pay. We have a blocker now. Alright. Then are we going to play something now? We have 4 mana. We can still save our stamina, but using it on a token is not reliable. Let's discard our big guy. We could be casting this soon, but I think going for Current Thrall is a better bet. I might regret this move. Ah, 5-5. No, let's see the opponent. Oh, so he's going for the energy deck. Definitely. Maybe energy plus counters. Okay, move on. But, well, when Liliana gets to 8, well, it's going to be extraordinary. Okay, now we are sending everyone against Nisa. Opponent can block 2 of them, so Nisa takes 2 damage for sure. Opponent has 1 green mana open, could have some way to defend these guys, but if this is the sort of deck that I think it is, he's focusing on having energy. Let's see. Do I want to send everybody? What if he does not block? Let's leave one of the artifacts back. Let's see what happens. Pay. This guy has death touch. Okay, our token is dead. Unless we use this renegade. Let's do it. Alrighty then. Do I plus our Liliana? It's a bit costly. What else can we do? Well, not much. Well, I don't like shipping away this, but this plus ability, we have to use it. We cannot not use it. We are going to be gaining life with the Inventor's Fair now. We can cast Fenghowler as long as these tokens are alive. So also Delirium. This deck is trying to do too much. Okay. What now? Another plant. This can deal 2 damage to our player. That means to Liliana too. Okay. So now we don't have the energy for the Poisoner. Okay, land's fine. We're going to play this. 5. This is 7, so we need 2 tokens behind. Let's attack. Ping, pack, book, and pam. Confirm. There we go. So this Nisa is close to get killed. We play this, tapping these 2 tokens. Okay. And now we plus our Liliana. Even if the opponent deals 2 to her, we should be fine. Opponent drops the Obnixilis, so either he can bring back this one from the graveyard, or he's really mana tight here and has no better place. What could be the other card if he wanted to drop Obnixilis? Okay, this guy is not going to do much for the opponent, so he got 0 energy, no, 3 energy out of herself. So he's running with 6 energy here. Alright, so come on, we want the emblem now. This is a Liliana emblem game. This is good. Let's do this. So what is this card? We are going to find now. Alright, so counters for the creatures. What can we do? Okay, the opponent left. So boring. We still have to finish our opponent. It's going to take some turns. We could try to tutor one of our cards with this land. Let's first so we want to remove this guy here. Let's send only the tokens now. I mean, if we get the Liliana's emblem, we want to leave all the non-token creatures with us. Okay, finally Nisa is gone. Do I need this land? Only card that I could regret not having the land, I think, is our Gear Hulk. Let's see, let's check it out. Where are you? Okay. So if we top deck the Gear Hulk, we will need this land. Otherwise, I think we should be okay. So let's do the sacrifice. All right, there we go. Okay, so finally the energy is gone. We just swing with this 5/5 and maybe, okay, this is good. First you. And so what do we want now in this game? To find Bontu, that's what we want. Or to have the emblem. By the time we get the emblem, the game is going to already be over. Send these two. So we nothing worth to bring back from the graveyard. If I send the 1/1, then we can bring her back. But I want the emblem better. So what now, opponent? Just a land. 1 energy. He can tap this to gain another energy, but doesn't does much. Oh, does not does much. Ugh. Oh, my English. Sorry, guys. My English is awful. Alrighty then. Go you. So we could now tutor our Gear Hulk with this. That could be really cool. Yeah, let's tutor the Gear Hulk, but we are going to wait. First, we are going to send which ones? You and you. Okay, everybody. The tokens are going to disappear if they get killed, but any one of these comes back if the opponent tries to block them. Alright, we lost some life, the opponent gained some. Now he's not getting more energy. Come on. And it's game, and I forgot to I was looking elsewhere. Sorry, guys. I wanted to have the Gear Hulk. The proper play would have been to activate this by the end of our opponent's turn, but I was distracted, looking away from the screen. So, what do we want now? The Oracles, the Gear Hulk. All of them are looking pretty nice to me. Let's go. No, let's go. Doesn't matter. We are about to win now. We now attack with everything. Yeah, I don't mind losing the tokens now. I don't mind the opponent attacking back. And let's game. Maybe the AI should have blocked the 5-5. Even then, I guess it's still we had little, but I don't even want to do the math at this time of the day. I'm very tired, guys. Let's go for one final game. Drinking some water. So what I want to happen is for our dear Bontu, the glorified, to show up. We have to pray to the gods for him to show up. Pretty much literally, we have to pray to the Amonkhet gods. We want to see Bontu doing stuff, fancy stuff. Just by being there, out there, I don't even want. I don't need for him to be attacking for me to be happy. All right, let's turn this off. So I feel pretty lonely here in the chat, but it doesn't matter. That's because this is the first time that the chat actually works as I wanted to. So we might be looking at an early Fenholer here. We have the Scrounger plus the token from the Poisoner plus the Eldrazi Scion from the Current Thrall. So as long as we remember to open the Evolving Wilds, there we go. Give me, I guess, a Swamp. Fine. Now we're going to try to establish our early token by swinging with this first. Opponent is running black and blue, so we could expect lots of counter spells and removals, but maybe perhaps he's going to multicolor is pretty unlikely here, so he's going slow. We now have, this is a very good, we get extra energy if we somehow get this guy killed, and that means we get extra tokens. There we go, please pay, for sure. Carrier Thrall. If we somehow get this guy killed, then we are going to be able to cast the Fenholer pretty soon for mana. So we need 3. We have the Scrounger. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know, we could kill the thing in the ice if this guy gets blocked. Let's think with this tube. We don't need now this Eldrazi Scion thanks to the Bontu's Monument, so let's do this before the opponent gets a larger board. He probably runs Languish there, so we are going to go ahead for the Bontu's Monument. Could be about a mill deck, We don't want to see our Bontu going down the drain. Language, no, Yohini's expertise, okay. So we are left with our Scion. It is a Sphinx deck. Okay, so we better hurry up with this Westvale Abbey. Okay, Cradle. We can, if we can swing before us killing this guy. Okay, there we go. We can also sacrifice the Cradle to have a token, but can the opponent kill this guy? Well, I'm going to play it anyways. There we go, the discount from the Bontu's Monument plus the improvise. It makes this guy really cheap. Okay, come on, please give me the Bontu. We want that guy. So opponent also has the Westvale Abbey, so I think he's going to have some tokens mechanic somewhere. Oh, no, we could start making our one tokens, but the opponent, if the opponent has another Yahinis, we are in deep trouble. Let's swing for 6. So I think it's safer to play this now, just in case. If the opponent has another Yahinis expertise, we can recover the guy. He can return from the graveyard, and we should probably very soon have a very populated graveyard there. Compulsion against the Fenholder, okay, that was bound to happen at some point. And this guy too. Yeah, I don't think this guy is worth, but the opponent revealed that he has another Murderous Compulsion. So maybe he just wants to scare us. Let's go you for 1. We receive some of this. Let's send, if the opponent wants to kill this guy, I don't mind actually. And okay, he's now at 5. Alright, let's see, now we are going to lose more cards, and our deck is mono black with some artifacts in between, but being a monocolor deck makes us very vulnerable to the Sphinx. Disciple, we don't like to see the Disciple. Murderous against the guy. Okay, stop, let's bring this guy back. Come on, you. There we go, and we exile probably one of these. I don't think we are going to have to be able to bring back 2 of them. So there we go. We can drain the opponent for 1. We can't. Okay, let's see how the opponent reacts to us attacking with this. I don't think the opponent wants to block this guy. But now he's at 4, we play this, he goes to 3. He needs some board clear now. Could be Languish, another Yahinis expertise, or Barrel's expertise, something that can kill all our guys, because otherwise we have the Westvale Abbey on the ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, okay, we cannot flip Westbell Abbey just yet, but it's a matter of time here. When we untap. So what are we losing here? Okay. Oh, Liliana. Come on. Poor Liliana has gone to the graveyard that she loves so much. Alright, we want to see our orbital. Right. So we are seeing, looking at this. Disciple, what is... He's going to tap our creatures. What else? No, he's going to leave the game. Okay, let's continue. Let's see what could be the last card from the opponent. Another Murderous Compulsion. Well, it's going to... What? Wait a second. So he discarded one of these, but it wasn't cast. That means, okay, he's saving the mana to activate the Disciple of the Ring, I suppose. That could be the reason behind the AI behavior. Okay, but if we... Okay, let's move into attack phase now. I imagine the Disciple is going to tap a couple of guys from our side. So if we attack with everybody, what happens? Isn't this lethal? Why? So there's some trick here, a fatal push of sorts. Let's try to figure that out. I'm sure there's some fatal push here. What? Well, if you can't figure out what was the AI thinking there, because the AI could have used the Disciple of the Ring. Let's see, where are you, Disciple? There we go. There's Disciple. So if he activates another, yeah, it could exile another instant or sorcery from the graveyard and tap another of our creatures. That gives another turn. Of course, it will still be at a large disadvantage, and if we play a creature, our Bontu's Monument kills the opponent, but this is a certain death. So I don't get why the AI wouldn't go over. Okay, a mystery for the future generations to solve. But for the time being, we are going to be thanking the Bontu's Monument. Where are you, Bontu? No, that's Bontu. That's not the one we want. Okay, so the actual champion of our game was the artifact. Pretty good behavior for us, discounting our creatures and killing the opponent and keeping us alive. Pretty cool. And okay, this is going to be it for our deck. Let's return to the editor. So we're going to go, yeah, in the future we are going to return to the Amonkhet gods, but for the time being we have our final god waiting for us, and it's going to be Hazoret. So she's very powerful and is waiting for us to play her. So next time, soon, we're going to see her. Azoret the Fervent. Wait for us, we are coming. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed. I liked. I enjoyed. I'm too tired, I shouldn't be speaking anymore. I hope the chat and the stream improves soon. Still, I have to figure out lots of stuff, but I want to give up on editing the videos, but those take much longer, and I'm going to try to do from time to time some edited games, and most of the time streaming like this. So if you have any suggestions or ideas for decks, don't forget to leave it in the comments. And well, have a nice day and sayonara.